It's essentially the story of a man who finds his wife cheating on him on his beloved yellow sofa.
It's a little slice of melodrama. It's a short hour piece, barely that, in which not a lot happens, but we make the most of it. It's a bit of a love story, a bit of one man's madness, I guess, and definitely an ensemble piece that's full of laughs, actually.
What I love about Julian Philips' music is that it's really theatrical. He has a really great sense of comic timing and dramatic pacing. And so the audience, I hope, will have a really fun time.
What I like about this opera is the fact that the composer, Julian Philips, actually combined so nicely opera writing with Portuguese fado, and I think this is astonishing. I love the sound of Portuguese guitar.
I guess if you know anything of Spanish music and flamenco, there's a lot of melismatic passages and a lot of very deep and soulful singing that isn't really what you'd align with opera. In the very middle of the piece is this traditional fado song that sounds, I guess, most similar to pop music today, with a little bit of jazz.
There's lots of different styles that are all incorporated into the same score. So for someone coming to the opera for the first time, it kind of gives a nice cross section. I stand here to make amends.
It's always really exciting doing new operas, partly because you don't have the weight of history looking over your shoulder and saying, oh, you know, wouldn't do it like that, or oh, we did it like that 100 years ago.
It's great to do something new that hasn't been done before, that you haven't watched loads of YouTube videos of other great singers doing it, that you can bring something completely fresh and completely new to it.
It's also quite terrifying because no one quite knows what the piece is supposed to be. Even the composer is working out what they really want.
It very much feels like it's our piece.
Yeah,
which is an amazing experience.
I'm going out.
I love doing studio shows like this because you have such a direct contact with the audience. You can put so much more detail in, and the audience can really notice that. Just the proximity of being this close to the performers.
It's daunting the first time you get faces right up close, especially in a piece that has visual gags and musical gags and really quite intimate moments as well. As an entire piece, this is completely approachable. It's funny and touching, and I mean, I cry every time at the end, I probably shouldn't. But to see young people coming to this piece and people who've never sort of considered coming to opera before, it's a little bit of soap opera, basically.